What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Mech, once again. Welcome back to the BeerdedMECH channel. We're doing another beer review, of course. And today, we have the Sam Adams New England Pale Ale. Hazy and mellow. A few weeks ago, I reviewed the New England IPA, I think it was, and it came in like the larger can. Same story with the New England Pale Ale. And interestingly enough, with the Pale Ale, I believe it was this. I think this is like a revised version of the Pale Ale that I had way back in the day, probably like 9 years ago. When I first turned 21, the first six-pack I ever bought was a Sam Adams Boston Lager. And from there, I tried a whole bunch of different Sam Adams, and their taste where it was like way, it was way above what my palate was used to tasting. But I do remember that there was a variety pack. I don't remember what kind of variety pack it was, but I know that the Pale Ale in it was very, very good, and I was a little bit disappointed to find that that was the only way you could get it. You couldn't get it in like a 6 or 12. I feel like this Pale Ale, the New England Pale Ale, is very similar, if not the exact same thing. So let's go hop over to BeerdedMECH.com. See what they have to say about this Pale Ale. So the Beer Advocate score is 3.765. Wow. 3.76 out of 5, which is very good. Brewed, of course, by Boston Beer Company, Samuel Adams in Boston, Massachusetts. Style is American Pale Ale. Alcohol by volume is 5.50. Availability is year-round. And in the notes, we have malt varieties: Samuel Adams 2-roll pale malt blend, white wheat oats, and the hop varieties that I cannot pronounce. Not much in the way of real description there. And on the can, there really isn't either. Just says it's hazy and mellow. Independent American craft. Very descriptive there. I don't believe we have actually read the American Pale Ale description, so we'll quickly read that. APA. Originally British in origin, which is interesting considering that they're calling it American. This style is now popular worldwide, and the use of local or imported ingredients produces variances in character from region to region. American versions tend to be cleaner and hoppier, with the piney, citrusy, Cascade variety appearing frequently than British versions, which are usually more malty, buttery, aromatic, and balanced. Buttery. That's interesting. A buttery beer? Butterbeer, if you're in Harry Potter. Pale ales range in color from deep gold to medium amber. Fruity esters and diacetyl, whatever that is, can vary from none to moderate, and hop aroma can range from lightly floral to bold and pungent. In general, expect a good balance of caramel malt and excessive hops with a medium body and a mildly bitter finish. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, we will go ahead and get the pour on. I'll move this out of the way for a second. we're using our Samuel Adams perfect pint glass, which, you know, will be the standard with all Sam Adams beers that I review. It's funny because oops. It's funny because some beers you get almost no smell at all to them. And then there's some where the smell is very, very pronounced. And this is one of them. And when I smell this reminds me immediately of an IPA, which makes sense, you know, because it's a variant of a pale ale. Citrusy. Lots of citrus, lots of lemon, orange peel, perhaps a little bit of grapefruit. And if you're a fan of all those things, then, well, all the better. And I know I've been doing an awful lot of IPA style beers, or just ales in general, like red ales. I actually, we're gonna have a red ale probably next week or the week after that I'm reviewing. So I'd like to get some more variety in. I know we've done a lot of stouts and a lot of malty beers, but this beer, it's like many others that I've reviewed. So anyway, enough with that. I digress. Let's go ahead and get a swig. It's interesting in this glass. It does change the flavor just a bit. Not in a bad way, of course. It is quite tart. That's the first thing I think of with this beer. It is very, very tart, very citrusy. It's kind of like got this weird little kind of on the borderline of being more orange and being more grapefruit, not lemon, not at all. It's bitter and tart like a grapefruit, but it's milder. And you do have a little bit of like orange in the finish. And hops, of course, throughout. They kind of just blend in with that citrusiness. It's probably not a word, that's why I'm having so much trouble with it. It's not a bad beer. It's just, I feel like it's more and more of the same. In terms of ales that have been going lately, aside from the red ales. Lots of citrus, lots of orange, lots of grapefruit, lots of lemon in some cases. And then bitterness from that, as well as hops. Please let me know if there's any suggestions for beers, because I feel like we've been doing a lot of these. So we'll try and give us a little swish around. We were already able to get a pretty good smell without doing this, but we'll see what we can get from agitating the beer a bit. Holy moly, that really does do something. I meant to smell it and I put my lips on it. Yeah, dude. Doing that releases all kinds of aromas. Doing that, all I'm getting out of that is orange. So orange must be pretty prominent in this beer. Orange and grapefruit, hops, bingo. There you go, New England Pale Ale. Like I said, not bad. But I need a little bit more variety. Feel like it might be time pretty soon to do another variety pack type series of reviews. I'm getting a little bit burnt out on these ales that are citrusy. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and finish this off. I just poured the rest of the can in there. Thank you so much for watching. Fair bit of carbonation too. Anyways, let me know what you guys think if you've tried this kind of beer before. If you tried, you know, this one in particular, or if you've just tried a lot of pale ales or IPAs, stuff like that. Let me know down in the comment section below those kinds of experiences and what you think. So definitely thumbs up to the video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, we do these reviews every Friday. So subscribe if you want to support the channel, and make sure you ring the bell so you get those nice little notifications. Very handy. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.